The CR-V has over 20 years of history and it was one of the pioneering models that established SUV market. Today we're going to have a look at a new customer to CR-V, and we have Miriam coming into the showroom who has 2 young children. So let's go and meet her. Hi Miriam.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So this is the all-new 5th generation CR-V. So the model we're looking at here is the touring grade and it has 4-wheel drive.
Oh, has 4-wheel drive.
So I'll explain the 4-wheel drive a little bit later on, but from a styling point of view, you can see it heads in a completely new direction. So we have a longer bonnet line, full LED headlights with the chrome front.
It looks nice, I really like it.
Before we get you inside, so let me just explain a little bit about the smart entry.
How does it work?
So normally you'd have the remote control in your pocket or in your bag and etc. So if I put my hand inside, you see the car automatically recognizes that I have the remote and lets me in. Okay, as you can see, Miriam, the door opens really wide. Yeah, so it's almost 90 degrees, which makes it really easy to get in. So why don't you have a sit inside?
The interior looks very nice and it's easy to get in.
Yeah, and the other reason why it's so easy to get in is this side sill, you know, traditionally found on SUVs, is no longer here on the CR-V. Okay, Miriam, I want you to get really comfortable inside. So first thing I want you to do is adjust the steering wheel. And then lock the steering. Okay, now I want you to adjust the power seat. So this has 8-way power adjustment, so you've got many adjustments just to get you really comfortable. 4-way lumbar support.
What's the lumbar support?
So lumbar support is the other button you can see here. So when you're on long journeys, sometimes the lower back starts to hurt. So by adjusting the lumbar, a cushion expanding supports your lower back nice and comfortable on long journeys.
Oh, that's really good.
And then just adjust the rear view mirror.
What's this 2 dots?
So those are light sensors. It will automatically darken the mirror so the lights will not be dazzling you. So you can concentrate on the driving. Yeah, don't need to worry about manually adjusting the mirror to darken it.
That's really good and I really like it.
Okay, Miriam, now you're nice and comfortable inside.
Exactly.
On the left side of the steering wheel here, we have normal audio controls and including telephone. And by pressing this button, you can adjust some information that is essential for you as a driver. So things like fuel consumption, average fuel consumption, remaining distance, driver attention monitor.
And what is that?
So, you know, if we're doing a really long journey,
yes,
the system recognizes that you're getting tired and it will actually give you a warning in the display here, encouraging you to take a break. So it's a really nice feature.
I really like it because it will help me for long journey.
Yeah, exactly. A couple of other things that I want to point out. So as you would find, cruise control here on your right-hand side, and we have lane watch, which I'll explain a little bit later on. We have auto wipers, auto headlights, and also these paddle shifters. When we go for the test drive, I'll get you to use those and you can use the transmission like a manual gearbox.
Okay.
Okay, Miriam, so just to your right, we have a very large center console, so you can store various devices, including iPads or large handbags, with a couple of charging points for media devices. And as we go up along the top, so we have electronic parking brake, which is new for this particular car. Another feature is the brake hold. So brake hold will be really beneficial. So when you're stuck in traffic, instead of putting your foot on the brake, when that function is on, the car will hold the brakes by itself. So you don't need to put your foot on the brake. So makes you nice and relaxed. Just above that, we have a dual zone climate control, as you would expect to find in this kind of vehicle. Display audio. So here we have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, so you can connect your iPhone to the car and the messages can be read out. You can reply to the messages by voice, so you can concentrate on the driving and reply to the text messages. We have an electric sunroof, so the controls are just above the rear view mirror. When we go out for the test drive a little later, you'll find the car is very quiet. Okay, and one of the reasons is this active noise cancellations. It's a little bit like those noise cancelling headphones you find, and when you turn them on, you know, that background noise kind of disappears. So we have the same technology in the CR-V.
I feel very comfortable and I really like it.
Excellent. So let's come out for a little bit and I'm just going to explain to you the rear. As you can see, the door also opens to 90 degrees, so really wide opening.
Exactly.
So let me get you inside and you'll
you.
feel how comfortable it is and how much space you have inside. Right, so we have a completely flat floor. Yeah, so which means that 3 passengers at the back can be really, really comfortable. You've got lots of space underneath the driver's seat there and the passenger seat. They can stretch their legs and really be comfortable on those long journeys. How does it feel?
Definitely like a lot of space and nice armrests.
With the cup holders, we've got, as you would expect in this kind of car, rear air conditioning. Yeah, and we also got, you know, for your 2 children, when they're in the back, they can charge their media devices, just, you know, to make those journeys more comfortable and more enjoyable.
Definitely, my son will really like all these features.
Yeah, I'm sure
Amazing.
he will. So as you can see, it has a very elegant rear design. We have LED tail lights and LED brake lights, flush parking sensors in the bottom here, so there are 4 parking sensors with a rear view camera. So which is going to be really useful when you're reversing. But the real nice feature is that you'll be able to see on the audio screen when you're reversing 3 different displays in the camera.
What do you mean by 3 different displays?
Bird's eye view or a wide screen or a long, just make it a little bit more safer when you're reversing. So we have the parking sensor, so also has 3 different displays. As you get closer to the obstacle, the color changes from yellow to orange and then to red. So once it gets to red, you know you are very close to that obstacle. So it's a really nice feature and it's going to help you when you're reversing.
That's good and really great features.
So Miriam, do you remember we spoke about the smart entry in the driver's side?
Yes.
Right, so the rear is exactly the same. So I have the remote with me. The car recognizes I have the correct key. And as I press the button, the car unlocks. So this one, as we mentioned earlier, the touring grade has a power tailgate. Now, for you, it might be quite difficult to reach up there, right?
Yeah, exactly. I feel a bit difficult to close it.
We can pull the tailgate, so maybe you're more comfortable there, right? And we press the button and hold. So this will memorize the position of the tailgate. So now, when it opens, it will only open to that point.
Oh, this is really good. I can reach it easily and to close it. Otherwise, I need to find the remote to lock it, and this would be inconvenient.
Exactly. Now remember, you have 2 children, you said earlier,
Yeah,
right? So you
exactly.
can never predict what children will get up to. So I want to show you a really nice safety feature. So if I start to close it, and if the children, hands or something are in the way, it will automatically detect that and actually raise the tailgate.
Really good safety feature, especially for my kids.
Exactly, yeah, because you can never predict what kids will do. So there's a sensor on both sides. So if the tailgate starts to close, okay, tiny bit of pressure on there. When it senses, it will reopen. And also, the seats are really easy to fold.
Can you show me, please?
Yeah, so you see these levers. So there's one on this side. Just pull off this lever, will fold the seats flat. Why don't you give that one a go? Just give it a pull. See, easy as that. So really, really nice, completely flat floor with a low loading height. So you can load things in really, really easily. And you know, you can almost put your house inside. So much space.
Exactly, it's easy to fold and a huge space.
We have a full size spare aluminium wheel, which normally the cars are not fitted with.
Really good to know because my current car has only space saver.
Okay. So then we can just press the button and the tailgate will close.
Fantastic.
Let me just explain a little bit about the chassis of the car.
Okay.
So when we go out for the test drive, you will notice how it handles really, really nicely. And that's because we have a low center of gravity chassis, nice big 18-inch alloy wheels, anti-lock brakes, vehicle stability assist. So all of those features are standard. But do you remember we also spoke about, so this is the 4-wheel drive model.
Yes.
So the system will detect when it requires 4-wheel drive and how much torque needs to be split from the front to the rear. It will do it all by itself.
Great.
So Miriam, 2 or 3 features I want to show you here. The first one is the lane watch. So we have a camera mounted inside the mirror here. So when you change lanes, as you indicate, you will see a video image of the lane you're changing into on the audio screen. Secondly, we have tire pressure monitoring system. So in case you get a puncture, you again will be notified by a little light on the dash. You can pull over into a petrol station, whatever, get your tires checked. We have automatic wipers and headlights. So you never have to switch them on. So if it starts to rain, the wipers will come on automatically. If it's dark, the headlights will come on automatically. Mariam, I really love the front design of the CR-V. As you can see, it's very distinctive, it's youthful and really, really sporty. What do you think?
Really nice design.
You like it?
Honestly.
Okay, so the other couple of things I want to show you is on the engine and transmission. So let me just open the bonnet. So the CR-V is equipped with a 2.4 litre direct injection petrol engine.
Oh, so it's better for the environment too,
Yes.
right?
Also, it's very, very fuel efficient. And we also have a CVT transmission with it. So when we go out for the test drive, I want you to try the transmission. You'll find it's very smooth, very linear, and it has a real nice acceleration. Okay, so when we go for the test drive, look out for those kind of things.
Okay.
The other thing which is very different on the CR-V is an electronic brake booster.
What is that?
So you will notice the brake pedal feels really nice and sharp. So you're never going to have a pedal that might go a little bit hard or something. So shorter stopping distance and consistent pedal feel.
Really nice features. And I'm looking forward to the test drive.
Okay, Mariam, so let's go and have a test drive.
Let's go.
Good.